Welcome everyone. Today we are doing the first tutorial on how to color and texture your source material. So first thing first, I'm just throwing a old video in the timeline to get my sequence settings where I like them. I just want to show this graphic that shows hue, saturation, and value. And these are the things that we're going to be looking at today, right? Hue is which color, saturation is how strong that color is, and then value is how light or dark something is. And you'll see that these are some of the main things that we play with to get our video clips looking lobotomized or fried, or just kind of crazy. So as you can see, first thing is I just kind of am sizing these clips to make them fit this frame that I have set. I have it set to be a vertical video because, right, we're making things for TikTok and Instagram, so let's make it a vertical video and fill the whole screen with the visual information that we want. Now, I'm choosing this first clip of this cat and searching Lumetri color in the effects. You can also make it so it's always in the work bar. This is actually how I like it. You use Lumetri color for everything. That's how you edit the hue, saturation, value, and you can just do so much controls from here. And you'll hear me say this again and again, but pretty much just try things out, play around, see how they look, and put the effects to the top to see what they do, to the bottom, and then you'll kind of get a feel for what does what. Today I'm editing the values of this, and then the hue. Yeah, just each clip is different, right? Each clip needs different amounts to really make it stand out. And yeah, in lobotomy clips, I usually just bump the saturation way up. Sharpen is also a good friend for a fried looking visual. And then for the texture, we're gonna add some blur and some sharpen on top of the blur, which will just kind of give everything an interesting look, make all the edges really stand out. Right, degrade the quality, but in an interesting way. It gives the eyes something to look at. Here you can use the unsharp mask, which does basically the same thing, but in a different way, and it looks a little different. To using the blur and the sharpen combo. But yeah, feel free, and then some noise on there, which just looks really nice. Okay, and now, see with the horse clip, right, starting out with the Lumetri color, and this was a very dark clip, so I'm gonna bump up the exposure, and the highlights, the whites, and I'm gonna actually bump up the shadows a lot. And see, that'll just make the whole clip lighter because it's mostly shadows, right? But then also bump up the saturation, so... And in my opinion, yeah, these clips are very dull when you download them. And when you bump up the saturation, they make really interesting shapes of color, giving it like a very digital look. And yeah, you see the sharpness, the vibrance, the saturation, bump all those up. And you can see those shapes of red and magenta popping out in the brown sky. I'm adding some noise. And then let's see what invert does. So invert will invert all the colors. There's many different settings. Look through all of them. And yeah, you'll kind of get an idea for what each one does and which ones you like most. This blue and green is kind of interesting, but you know, not quite what I'm looking for. Yep, and then I adjust the sharpens on this horse clip and get the grain just right. And you can see how much more interesting it is than it was. Now this clip with the brick going through the window. You see there's not too many saturated colors in this either, so I'm gonna go with the Lumetri color and just bump everything, all the saturation and vibrance way up. pull down the shadows in the dark. Yeah, let's invert right away because we can definitely find more interesting colors. Adding some sharpens, and then we're going to do some change to color. So this lets you choose a specific hue or color, and then you can change it to something else. Yeah, I like doing this quite a bit, and turning the softness up or down depending on the clip. But it just is kind of some more visual noise, and you know, can really add a cool dimension to the clip. Like, see what it does to the horse clip. I'm gonna just copy from the car clip and then just put it here, and look at that in the sky. It already looks way more interesting without ruining the image. So yeah, we're definitely gonna keep that. Yep, and even add it to the cat clip too. See, now I'm just going to set up these in the video so that it will compare. You can visually compare instantaneously the differences that we made. And yeah, this will be going into TikTok and Instagram, basically to show like what we learned in this tutorial. Yeah, I mean, like I was saying, sharpen is how you get things looking fried. That one with the lumetri color and the blur. And yeah, just try out all the options, see what you like, see what looks interesting to you, and put that out into the world.